Thanks for watching AM Northwest. When it comes to grilling, our next guests know how to cook anything to perfection. And today we're all about veggies. We welcome back creator of the blog Vindulge, Mary Cressler, and creator of Fantastic Food, Sean Martin.
Thank you for that
title. Isn't that the best?
Thank
yeah,
you.
Isn't that the best? You are welcome for that. You said I could do whatever I wanted.
You
so,
did. It's
you
true.
know? Hey.
It's true.
Okay, so this is not a selfish segment today. Okay, yes it is.
Yes, it is.
Because
and that is okay.
I tend to be plant-based, and I just thought, who better to teach me how to cook vegetables to perfection than you guys? So tell me about what you're doing.
Exactly. See, we do a lot of meat, but we're not only about meat. There's vegetables.
Right.
We have kids. I need to make sure they eat vegetables. But we also believe that anything you can cook inside, you can do outside on your grill or your smoker, and it's even better. That includes vegetables.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about how to grill any vegetable, really, like kind of factors to think about. And then we're also going to do one of our favorite kind of fall side dish recipes for grilled Brussels sprouts. So this one would be good for any holidays,
Oh, yeah.
any day of the week. So
Yep.
I think I'm going to let Sean talk about just grilling vegetables in general, and then we can make some Brussels sprouts.
And we're going to get very hands-on. So meat has a lot of diversity, right? So there's pork and there's beef. Well, the same exists with vegetables. There's big vegetables like pumpkins. There's small vegetables like radishes. At the end of the day, when you're grilling vegetables, it's important to match basically a lot of heat to vegetables because there's a lot of moisture and water content in most veggies. And so what we recommend is when you're grilling, grill over direct heat, really hot. So if it's a gas grill or even over your pan or roasting, or you can grab one of these baskets.
But not literally.
Well, not literally, exactly.
Because I was just about to say, don't touch it.
Yeah. Hot. Ah.
Exactly.
Well, I did that once, remember?
Oh, gosh, yes.
But this is perfect for like green beans. So green beans or asparagus, they can fall through. So you can grab one of these. But at the end of the day, what you really want is high heat.
Okay, so that's the key.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that way you get the blistering. If you don't have high heat, it's going to get soggy and it's going to be moist, and it just it doesn't have the texture that you're looking for.
Okay.
So Mary's going to start with the flavoring element, and then we're going to finish with the grilling.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing some Brussels sprouts, which, like Sean mentioned, these can be kind of dense. So we like to get them started, cook them a little bit just to get them started. So we like to steam ours for just a few minutes. You can also put them in the microwave, but that's going to just kind of help soften that really hard, dense interior. Because if we were to throw these straight on the grill, they're going to char on the outside, but they're still going to be really hard on the inside.
That makes sense.
So we steam them. So we pre-steamed these ones, just like I said, 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then to add a little extra wow factor for these Brussels sprouts, we're going to marinate them. We marinate meat all the time, but why not marinate vegetables, right?
I've never heard of that
True.
before. You guys are genius.
Well,
So,
thank you.
so just like you would meat, we're just going to come up with a marinade. So if you want to throw
Dump
some
these all in?
we got olive oil.
Olive oil.
We got some balsamic.
Ooh. Okay.
And a little bit of honey for sweetness.
Ooh,
This one might
good.
need this little guidance.
Whoops, whoopsie, I almost dumped everything over. Okay, honey, that's like a tablespoon or something?
Yeah, it's about a tablespoon of honey and a little bit of Dijon mustard for a little bit of kick.
Nice.
And we got a little bit of garlic, and then we add dry rub. We love to add dry rub to vegetables. Again, just like you would meat, add dry rub. It adds a really nice extra flavor.
Oh, that smells good. Oops, all the garlic is on the spatula. Let me get that in there.
Quite all right.
Okay.
And then we're just going to dump these
Dump
in
them
there,
in.
right?
Oh, I've never heard of this.
And toss them all together, and you can let these marinate for about an hour or so. So all of this stuff is prep you can do, you know, in the morning, like if you were going to do this for the holidays, for example, get it all ready. And then you would...
And you're not worried about all the things, oh no, all the little
no, because some of them will
coming
come off. Yeah, they're
Okay.
inevitably, some of them are going to fall off no matter what. And depending
That's
on
a
the
great idea.
size of your Brussels sprouts, when they're done marinating, we like, if they're biggish, we like to cut them in half. Because that way you get a good surface area when you're grilling. And, I mean, if you notice, when we grill them, you get a really nice, char on some of that.
That looks great. It would be hard if it wasn't cut in half to get that char, right?
Yeah, because then you're just going to be tossing them all around. So I like to cut them in half because it really makes them look nice and pretty.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to put them on skewers. That's the easiest way to do it. There's metal skewers and wooden skewers. So if you just want to drop those right on there.
Okay, and you want the sizzle, right?
Exactly.
So that tells
you want the
it's high
sizzle.
heat.
Perfect.
Ooh, nice. It's
Now,
a little scary.
Because they've been marinating, they don't really need more olive oil or salt. But you can see this is a really high heat, goes right to a sear. And kind of like these, what you see is that caramelization. But what makes it really easy is using the long tongs.
Okay.
And just flipping them when you have. Exactly.
Oh, that wasn't as hard as I thought.
So
but
can you
would
imagine,
smush
like,
these down if like the little ones aren't as making as much contact as the big ones?
You can.
Should I put this one on?
You can put that one on too.
Oh, you've got
just makes it
both
easy.
sides.
Exactly.
Wow.
So
this
if you're
is
using
a fun
a grill,
little trick.
you'd have like that direct heat underneath it, or the grill pan, and that's what it comes down to, is just have a really hot grill.
Okay. And then, so any vegetables, does it matter the density of the vegetable and how high the heat is, or is it all high heat no matter what the vegetable?
I find that it's really good to use high heat. If you're worried about burning, then you can have one side of the grill that's got all your charcoal and the other side of the grill that has none. So you can move things back and forth. Because really you want a nice caramelized exterior, and then on the interior, you're going to want it to be nice and soft, right? So it's not.
Exactly.
So the texture is really important when eating it.
You did broccolini on the grill?
Oh yeah,
that's
our favorite.
Ooh.
And our kids eat it a lot. So if you want to pull these off, we can actually just take them
otherwise
right
they'll
off.
burn. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah,
John?
basically.
And the amount of time it takes is going to vary from vegetable to vegetable, but usually just a few minutes each side. Like
Okay.
all of the ones we have here, roughly 4 or 5 minutes each side.
Okay. And then how do you serve the Brussels sprouts?
So with the Brussels, you can serve them on a skewer, but if you were serving them at a family dinner, I would take them off the skewer, put them in a big bowl, shave a little fresh Parmesan cheese, and we like to add some crispy bacon.
Bacon? Yeah.
I see a lot of recipes where they wrap vegetables with bacon, and to me that never comes out crispy. It's always kind of soft, soggy bacon, which to me is kind of sad.
Right.
I like crispy bacon, so we serve it on the side. So we crisp up the bacon, serve it up, and then
let's sample.
Yeah, let's sample. You can add a little bit of cheese at the end. It really depends on what you like to add.
I like to top it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, maybe just a finishing salt.
Yeah, I know Helen doesn't like Brussels sprouts, but I bet she would like these. But she did pick the best day to be gone, and I did actually request Brussels sprouts. Just saying.
It's a true story.
Oh, I don't know if I can eat this whole. We're not supposed to take big bites, but I'm going to do it anyway.
All right.
It should be soft enough.
Yeah, it should be. If it's not, it'd be awkward.
They're really, really good. Just the right amount of crunch.
That's what you want.
Oh my gosh! Thanks, you guys.
Thank you.
I have a new technique for cooking Brussels sprouts.